Welcome back, dear friends. I'm truly honored to share this moment with you once again. Whether you've been journeying with us for a long time or this is your first time tuning in, I welcome you into a space where we explore life's deepest truths, the kind that aren't shouted from rooftops, but whispered from heart to heart. Today, we are going to talk about something that is often misunderstood, yet universally admired: compassion. More specifically, why those who embody it seem to glow with an inner light, live more fulfilling lives, and touch the hearts of everyone they meet. Have you ever noticed that the people who are consistently kind, patient, and understanding tend to be the most magnetic, even if they're quiet or reserved? They don't need flashy outfits or dramatic charisma to stand out. Their warmth does that for them. So the question is, why does compassion make people shine? And how can we cultivate it ourselves? The answers lie not in grand philosophies, but in the way we choose to live, moment to moment. Let's begin by acknowledging a powerful truth. We live in a world that rewards performance, efficiency, and competition. Success is often measured in numbers, followers, dollars, achievements. Yet amid all this noise, the truly unforgettable people are not necessarily the most successful by worldly standards. They are the ones who stay soft in a world that tries to harden them. They are the ones who smile at strangers, who listen without interrupting, who forgive even when it's difficult. Their presence feels like a safe space, a deep breath, a pause in the storm. And that feeling is not an accident, it's the natural radiance of compassion. Compassion is more than just being nice. It is a way of seeing the world. It's the ability to look at another person and understand their pain, even if they can't express it. It's the willingness to hold space for someone's struggle without trying to fix them or judge them. It's choosing to respond with patience rather than irritation, with gentleness rather than harshness. But where does this ability come from? And why does it have such a powerful effect on the people who practice it? The answer begins with emotional intelligence. Compassionate people are not naive. They are not pushovers. They are deeply aware of themselves, of others, of the unspoken energies in a room. They've likely faced their own share of suffering, and instead of becoming bitter, they've chosen to let that pain soften them. They don't just sympathize, they empathize. They don't pity, they connect. This connection is what makes them glow. There's something magnetic about a person who truly sees you, who doesn't try to change you, who just sits with you and says, "I'm here." It's the kind of presence that heals, that restores, that reminds you that you are not alone. And the person offering it receives something too: a quiet strength, a peaceful heart, a sense of purpose. Let's go even deeper. Scientific studies have shown that acts of compassion trigger the release of oxytocin, the so-called bonding hormone. It lowers stress, boosts immune function, and increases feelings of happiness. So when we say compassionate people are radiant, it's not just a metaphor. Their biology is working in harmony with their heart. Their kindness is literally healing them from the inside out. But beyond biology, there's something even more profound. Compassion aligns us with truth. And the truth is this: everyone is suffering in some way. Everyone is carrying invisible burdens. When you meet people with this understanding, not as competitors, but as fellow travelers, your entire way of relating changes. You stop judging so quickly. You stop taking things so personally. You begin to see that most anger is actually pain, most arrogance is fear, and most cruelty is a cry for help. This understanding doesn't mean you tolerate abuse. Boundaries are still essential. But it does mean you can navigate life with more grace. You can say no without hatred. You can walk away without resentment. You can forgive without forgetting, and love without losing yourself. And over time, this inner harmony reflects outward. Compassionate people are often the calmer state in a crisis. They are the ones who others turn to, not because they have all the answers, but because they don't pretend to. They're the ones who admit they're human, and in doing so, give others permission to be the same. Their beauty is not loud. It's subtle. It's in the way they listen, the way they show up, the way they make others feel seen, heard, valued. Think of the people in your life who have impacted you the most. Were they the most talented, the most popular, or were they the ones who stayed when it was hard, who held your hand in silence, who reminded you of your worth when you had forgotten? Chances are it's the latter, because compassion leaves a legacy that outlives talent, status, or appearance. Let me share a story. A young woman was once devastated after a job loss. She had worked tirelessly for years, only to be let go during a round of layoffs. Most people offered advice: try again, don't be so emotional, it's the economy. But one colleague simply sat beside her and said, "I know it hurts. It's okay to be sad. No judgment, no solutions, just presence." And later, when asked what helped her the most, the woman said, "It was that one moment of being understood. It gave me the strength to keep going." That is the power of compassion. It doesn't fix everything, it makes healing possible. So how do we cultivate it in ourselves? Start small. Notice when someone around you is struggling, even subtly. A co-worker who's quieter than usual. A friend who hasn't been returning messages. A stranger who seems lost. Don't wait for them to ask. Offer something: a smile, a word, a moment of your attention. And don't forget to turn that compassion inward. Often, we are our own harshest critics. We expect perfection, punish mistakes, and replay regrets. But the truth is, we cannot give others what we deny ourselves. Self-compassion is the foundation of compassion for others. So forgive yourself. Speak gently to yourself. Honor your growth, even when it's messy. With time, you'll begin to radiate a different kind of energy, not one of performance, but of presence. Not one of perfection, but of peace. And people will notice. They'll say things like, "You're easy to talk to. You make me feel calm. You have such good energy." And you'll know it's not because you're trying to impress. It's because you've aligned with the truth of who you are. The world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more compassionate ones. People who are willing to stay soft in hard times. People who choose empathy over judgment. People who offer presence instead of pretending to fix. People like you. So the next time you wonder why someone seems to grow more beautiful with each year, look deeper. Chances are it's not their skincare routine, it's their heart. Thank you so much for watching this video. If compassion has transformed your life in any way, whether giving or receiving, we would love to hear your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this message with someone who might need a little more light today. Until we meet again, may your heart remain kind, your words gentle, and your presence a blessing to those around you.